Hello, dear aspirants. Hope you all are doing well and enjoying your days at home. So today, I have come here with a bunch of questions, very useful questions for the forthcoming banking exams. And as you can see, this is also a new pattern section that we are going to start. So let's go to the instruction part straight away and understand what we are supposed to do here. In each of the following questions, a word has been used in sentences in three different ways. Choose the option corresponding to the sentence in which the usage of the word is incorrect or inappropriate. Very simple. As you can see, there are three sentences provided, right? And the head word, which is outrage. Outrage is the head word, and this word has been used in all the sentences. We have to find out that sentence which is incorrect. That means where the usage of outrage is incorrect, we need to find out that sentence. That's it. Outrage. Let us first go to the head word and understand its meaning. Please, dear aspirants, remember that outrage is a noun and it means an angry reaction, okay, or protest to something, right? When people get angry and they try to protest, raise their voice against something that has happened to them, that is known as outrage. Reaction, you react, right? Because you have received a kind of treatment which is probably unfair, and you are raising your voice against that publicly, and that is known as outrage. Expressing outrage, we say, you can see here, expressing outrage, absolutely correct. And let me tell you the meaning of this sentence. Radio talk shows have been besieged with. Besieged with means surrounded by. Okay, here we are talking about some radio talk shows, and the talk shows have been surrounded by colors. That means from every place radio talk shows have been receiving calls, and the colors are expressing outrage on the subject matter which is being telecast by the radio talk shows. Okay, it receives an angry outrage. That means they are not satisfied with the particular subject matter or the theme that is being telecast by the radio talk shows. Okay, expressing outrage means they are showing their anger. Okay, so in option number 1, the use of outrage is absolutely correct. Let us go to question number 2. Option number 2. No one has yet claimed responsibility. Please to remember, to claim responsibility means it's a phrase which means you feel or you think that you are responsible for something. If I claim responsibility for an action, that implies, okay, that gives the sense that I feel I am responsible for some kinds of actions. So here it talks about the latest bomb outrage, and for that, latest bomb outrage means a bomb has been exploded in certain places, and due to that, you can see outrage or angry protest everywhere, but no organization, no terror outfit has yet accepted the fact that it is responsible for this particular bomb outrage or the outrage which is resulted due to bombing. Okay, so it is also correct. Now let us go to question number 3, option number 3. As you can see, let me tell you the answer directly. Outrage starts with, let me erase it and write it neatly. Outrage starts with the vowel letter O, and this word also gives us a vowel sound. That's why any article that we are going to place before outrage should be an. Okay, we can say either the outrage or an outrage, but here as you can see, A has been used, which is incorrect. That's why it's eliminated. Okay, so now we have only 2 options that are the answers. Okay, that is 1 and 2, and option number D should be your answer, right? One minute. We have to find out the incorrect ones, isn't it? We have to find out the incorrect ones, and the incorrect one is C. Coming to question number 2, onus. Onus is a noun. It means burden or responsibility. Burden, duty or responsibility. Okay, do remember it. And the option number 1 says, I love the job, and it is an added onus that it is so close to home. See, it talks about a person's loving the job. He loves the job, and the place where he is working is very close to home. And here it says that it is an added onus. It doesn't give any sense. When we say that we are in a job and the job place is very close, it is just at a stone's throw away from our home, from where we are living, we can't say it is any responsibility or any burden on our shoulder. So that's why it is eliminated. It is wrong. Let us go to question number 2. The onus is on the shopkeeper. Okay, the onus is on the shopkeeper means it is the shopkeeper's burden, or the burden is on the shopkeeper, or it is the responsibility of the shopkeeper to provide goods, right? It gives absolute sense, correct sense, and hence it is also correct. It is correct. 3. The onus, however, is on the student. The onus, the way we have said, the onus is on the shopkeeper. Similarly, the same phrase has been used. You can see it is also correctly used. The onus is on the student. That means it is the burden of the student. It is the responsibility of the students to do something. What is that? To obtain full benefit from the program. A program is being offered to them, and it is the entire responsibility of the student to take advantage of that, right? So now we got that this is also correct. Only option number 1, that is 1A, is the wrong one, and that is the correct answer. Let us go to question number 3. Deliberate. This part, deliberate, this word can be used both as an adjective and as a verb also. Deliberate means to do something intentionally, purposefully. Please do remember, this word is an important word which is very often asked in competitive exams. That means to do something intentionally or purposefully. Okay, if you do something knowingly, that is known as deliberate. Let us see which one, in which particular sentence it is used correctly. His actions were clearly the result of deliberate calculation. Please do remember, deliberate calculations means pre-planned actions. If you are trying to orchestrate a particular action, if you are trying to do something and you have made up your mind for that right before plunging into the action part straight away, that means you have pre-planned it. Deliberate calculation means pre-planned action. Absolutely, the sentence is correct, and the meaning of the sentence is his actions, the actions of a particular person were clearly the result of, his actions resulted from his deliberate calculation or pre-planned actions. Okay, fine. Question number 2. Can you pick out the 3 deliberate mistakes in this paragraph? Can you pick out the 3 deliberate mistakes in this paragraph? Deliberate mistakes means in a particular paragraph, certain mistakes have been committed intentionally, and the author wants to know that can you find out, pick out means find out the 3 mistakes which have been committed deliberately in the paragraph, right? Paragraph, we all know, it is a combination of a group of sentences. Here also you can see it has been used correctly. Now let us go to the 3rd one. He was sure that the casualness of the gesture was deliberate. The casualness of the gesture, it's very important to remember, to learn it, to know the meaning of this particular phrase. Casualness of gesture. Gesture is the use of body language. The way we use our fingers, our heads to convey a particular message to someone, that is known as gesture. And if we don't feel like conveying good message to others, if we don't like someone, or if somebody wishes us and we don't want to wish him back, then what happens? Our gesture becomes casual, and that is known as casualness of the gesture. And someone says he was sure, that person was sure that the casualness of gesture was deliberate on another person's part. That means a person was quite sure, quite confident that when another person treated him, he didn't treat him nicely. There was casualness in his gesture. I hope you have understood it, right? So all are correct. No correction is to be done here. So now let's move on to the next part. Obscene. Obscene, as you know, it is an adjective. Obscene is an adjective. Obscene means the use of filthy languages or sexual, ways of treating something, right? Using filthy, obscene, indecent languages, okay, or materials, right, which are usually associated with sexual things. That is known as obscene. Okay, so now let's go to the questions. The amendment, we are talking about the amendment. The amendment prohibits. The amendment prohibits means the amendment restricts. What does it restrict? Obscene materials. Yes, absolutely correct. Obscene materials means the materials which are filled with pornography or filled with bad language. Absolutely correct. 2. A city magistrate ruled that the novel was obscene. Okay, the novel contained obscene lines, obscene, information, and absolutely the sentence is also correct. 3. For the lucky few, there is the chance of being flogged from obscene. See, the chance of being flogged. Flogged means selected from obscene. Okay, so obscene, the use of obscene here is wrong. It is absolutely wrong because here from is a preposition, and whatever word should follow a preposition should be a noun, but obscene is an adjective. There is a grammatical error in option number 3, and hence we eliminated all of the other options. So the answer is only 3. Okay, so now we have one more sentence here. Emblematic. Emblematic is an adjective, right? And the noun emblem, which means symbol, is originated from this word adjective, that is emblematic. Emblematic means symbolic. Emblem means symbol. It means symbol, right? So let us go to the sentence. A sword is emblematic of power gained by violence. Okay, people try to gain power using swords. Okay, people try to gain power, okay, using sword through violent means, by being violent, by being angry, right? And a sword is emblematic of power. That means a sword is a symbol of power. Absolutely, the sentence is immaculate, error-free. 2. The evaluation of changes in disease-specific mortality rates over time is emblematic because of the changes in classification procedures and death certification practices, right? Okay, so the sentence doesn't give any proper meaning, and it has not used the word emblematic properly. The evaluation of changes in disease-specific mortality rates. Okay, the sentence talks about some particular diseases, the mortality rates, the rate of death in that particular diseases, and the evaluation, okay, of changes in that particular disease-specific mortality rates over time is emblematic. Here, the sentence has not made correct use of the word emblematic. This is an adjective. Okay, though it is grammatical sentence, it doesn't give any sense, and that's why it is eliminated. So now let us go to question number 3. When politics invades religions, right, legality becomes merely emblematic. Okay, when politics invades means enters. Okay, when politics enters the space of religion, what happens then? Legality means the act of conforming to rules and regulations, observance of rules and regulations becomes merely emblematic. Okay, legality, the act of being legal, it becomes merely means only the amount which is required for a particular purpose, not less, not more. Okay, it's becomes symbolic. Okay, emblematic, only emblematic. That means when politics enters religion, law just remains a symbol, none other than that. It just remains, okay, a symbol. That's it. So now it is absolutely correct. Only one option was wrong, and we have found out the answer, and the answer is option number B. So thank you all for watching the video, and I would urge all of you to watch the videos till the end. Okay, mere 5 or 3 minutes of watching will not do the purpose. No, it will not serve your purpose. You must ensure that you watch the video fully. Thank you all.